Yo, let's fucking get into some shit, you know?
Let's do it.
Hey.
End of the day podcast.
I don't know how much longer we'll be able to keep up this.
I feel like it's not going to be for very much longer. There's no way.
That would be crazy if they deleted our 150 episode.
They won't. Don't put that out there.
Yeah, there's no way that's
staying.
Come on, Stemmy.
Keep passing my drink.
Oh, absolutely.
Not with that stemulous player ad, pretty much.
Nah, let's get it started right.
Let's get it fucking started right. Is this 151?
Yeah, man.
151.
Just breezed over 150.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Back for a new week. Welcome back. It's your boy, Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
Yo, it's your boy T.
Gang, gang.
T will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank ya.
And we out here. Welcome back, y'all.
End of the day.
Welcome back to another week of madness.
Man, true madness.
True madness. This is there's a lot of madness going on right now in this world.
Yeah, man. Honestly, despite it being our 150th episode last week, it just didn't feel right to really come out strong and promote the episode like I anticipated doing, just because of everything going on with Ukraine right now.
That's fair.
Yeah, definitely want to send our condolences and prayers to the
Well
people
wishes,
over
all
there.
positive energy.
Super positive energy, you know.
Whatever it is to anyone over there going through that right now, because that's a lot. That's dealing with a lot right now.
Yeah, man. I feel like we can even, you know, it's good to have social media in times like this because, you know, we get to see what's going on in the world, and, you know, although it's a little bit overwhelming to see this going on, it's definitely a wake-up call that war is real. And yeah, man, just
It's sort of incredible the way that we are able to see all of this happening, because like the last World War, there was not any of this, you know, for us to like be able to like know what's happening. And
all you get is like a newspaper.
Yeah, for real. At least for the last World War. The last war that we were a part of, there was levels of coverage like this, but to this degree,
Like with Iraq.
yeah, to this, but even with that, to this degree, it's still another level that we haven't seen. When we're seeing the video of a homie parachuting into the country, and he's posting a selfie. He's taking a selfie video while he's parachuting in.
I didn't see all that.
I didn't see that.
You might have to show me that.
I'll show you that video. But not to start off with that, but not to start off with such depressing news, but it's something that I don't want to say we forgot about to talk about last week, but I feel like it was still kind of just really just happening, and us just like kind of hearing about it. I didn't really know the full scope of things and why this was even happening, honestly.
No, for sure. And, you know, a lot of this stuff is happening real time. So, you know, I don't want to make our guests feel like we're insensitive. You know, we kind of experience things as they come. So yeah, it was definitely crazy to see it pan out over the last week or so. So it's been 2 weeks since we met, or
No, we
met. Yeah, we met last week.
Yeah.
But even in the course of the last week, it's been so crazy seeing like the civilians, you know, band together, and, you know, just all the shit going on with Russia. And then I don't know if you saw Biden he came out and had a speech yesterday.
I mean, the whole thing with Biden and how the rest of the world who doesn't fuck with what Russia's doing is responding to it is in a way that I don't know, because like in the end of the day, it is a lot to say you're riding with the country, and then
Hold on one second.
do we got a special guest or something?
Yo, you're on air right now. We're actually recording the podcast.
Welcome to a brand new episode of EOD. What it do?
Yo, can I hit you after?
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. I'll tap in.
All right, rap.
I hope everybody enjoying this thought, you know what I'm saying?
Rat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
End of the Day Podcast.
All right, bro. I'll talk to you soon.
Shout out Rap one
Peace.
time.
Yeah, shout out Rep. Going back, sorry. I don't even know why my ringer's on, honestly.
This man.
I never have my ringer on, bro. Sometimes it must just like flip in my pocket.
Oh, of course. That's exactly what
I
happened.
hate that ringtone. Do. Fucking God.
Apple, make sure you has that ringtone.
Man,
Make
every
sure.
fucking time, bro. But what were you saying?
I mean, honestly, I don't necessarily 100% remember exactly what we were talking about before the call came in. But
Yeah, that was kind of a...
an opportune time. But it happens, dude. Like, right now we're at war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if you saw, too, a lot of people that
that's
are
what I
like...
was going to say. I just remembered.
Oh, what's up?
Biden's... I can understand us not really getting involved in the war 100%, because sending our troops over there is sending a specific message, is, you know,
We don't need to be fighting more at all.
Exactly. Right now is not the time for us to really be fighting a war. So I can understand that. But, you know, in Biden's speech or whatever, he did say something about freezing Russia's accounts and not doing business with Russia. How do you guys feel about those kind of tactics as far as him, you know, trying to affect Russia's money, and him like saying, I think he said like they froze like their number one bank or something or whatever. Oh shit.
Wait, are we playing? Oh, I said on the stand player. No, honestly, bro, I think, you know, that's a good tactic to kind of attack the money. You know, it's incentive to like fuck off.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we do have a lot of ties with Russia, so.
Yeah, but I just
Hard
feel like
to do anything when you're dealing with somebody who's so like unwell mentally.
I mean, I just think like either Russia, since they knew they were doing this, they could have probably took that money out of whatever accounts that they fucking had their money in, whatever accounts prior to this. Russia knew they were going to do this. So they probably emptied out all those accounts for the most part.
Damn.
I'm just imagining if they really needed that money in those accounts.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
And two, let's say they didn't even empty out those accounts. Do you think Russia is really I feel like in general, they probably are a country that even though it might not be for long, they're going to be able to be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
And can go without the support of the rest of the world.
No, for sure.
Because they've done it before. It's Russia. That's kind of their MO, is like fuck everybody else with Russia. So I feel like us just freezing accounts and just trying to, niggas is going to be good. I feel like they're going to be good. And they're like, fine, freeze that account. We don't even use that shit.
I guess it's more so that we're not supporting what they're doing.
Facts.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't, you know, resources only last so long, you know?
Yes.
So we have like, you know, a lot of ties with them. So if we cut them off, you know, they're gonna feel it regardless. So I don't know, man. I'm praying for everyone over there, and you know, I just hope that there's a bright light at the end of the tunnel. You know, because who knows how long this is gonna last.
Yeah, that's one thing for sure. How long is this gonna last?
Yeah, it's scary. It's scary to think about. So I can't even imagine being there, honestly.
I mean, shout out to Elon. He sent Ukraine. He's allowing them to use his Starlink satellite, and then he's also sent them like the little modular things, whatever it's called, terminals, Starlink terminals.
Yeah, Elon's already saying.
What's a Starlink terminal? That sounds like you're gonna fucking beam up to outer space.
Pretty much just like sending them internet.
It's internet without internet connection. It's internet through
like Wi-Fi through the sky.
This is what the terminals look like.
Oh, okay. Starlink.
Yes, internet through.
Man, I fuck with Elon, man. Shout out Elon.
And he said something about like them Russia not being able to hit us with any missiles because of his Starlink satellites and being in the sky, and like being able to trace if Elon shoots a missile over here.
You mean Russia?
Yeah, I mean, if Russia shoots a missile over.
Yeah, Elon ain't shooting missiles at us. That's the real life Iron Man. Swear to God.
That's essentially what he's saying. He's saying he can fire any of Russia's missiles out of the sky.
Bro, he might as well just make the Iron Man suit. Let's be real.
He probably does.
He might as well.
Here's the thing: if it goes wrong and fucks up, we might lose. I don't want to lose Elon. So if he makes it for someone else, I'm okay with it. I don't want Elon flying around in no fucking Iron Man suit.
Yeah, we got to protect that.
Yeah, we got to protect that man at all costs. So, because if that suit happens to go wrong, early prototype shit, like.
But in the comics, didn't they have like a whole like robot fleet of Iron Mans?
Yeah, but that was, look at what you just said in the comics.
Hey, man.
Real life shit is totally different.
He already made the flamethrower, bro. All he needs is that jetpack.
That was very easy.
I think it was Elon Musk. Remember when all those airplanes were seeing somebody up in the sky in a jetpack? We had seen like 3 different reports. We talked about it.
There's a jetpack, a workable jetpack right now that you can buy. Well, I don't know if you can buy it
Do
or
you
not.
remember reading those things though?
But that wasn't like what she's talking about. You remember when the planes were reporting that guy in the sky with the fucking jetpack?
That was probably Elon.
Like over LAX?
I mean, do we have any proof it was Elon?
I'm saying I personally think this.
All I gotta say is to have a jetpack that will take you that high into fucking airplane
Like, who
airspace. Yo,
You're Elon
that's
Musk.
some good tech. Because those jetpacks that you're talking about, Sin, are just maybe 10, 20 feet off the ground.
They
were like in airspace.
Those ones now, those maybe earlier on, but no, those ones now, they're showing like video of those dudes flying, like doing like crazy ass
you know what I saw that was
them essentially.
You know what I saw that was way doper though?
What?
It was essentially like a large drone, but it was a car. So like you sit in it and it has like 4 blades on the sides.
I think it's
and it'll propel you up and you can just fly. And I was like, man, if they got a good battery on that thing.
But it was like drones. It was like drone like.
It was drone like literally. Yeah, like it flew like a drone like. And it had the wings on the side or the fans that kind of give it that
battery
force.
life is gonna be key with something like that. That's all.
It's gonna be loud as fuck too, probably.
Yeah, it sound like a lawnmower type shit.
But the thing is yeah, because when I watched that video, there was definitely no audio for it. So you know that shit was loud as hell.
Yeah.
But if they make like a soundproof like cockpit
cabin,
that would be fucking lit as hell. Damn.
So what's good, guys? What's the deal? What's been up?
We took a little trip.
Yeah. Where to?
We drove up to Monterey. Yes, sir. It's like Northern California past San Luis Obispo, Santa Barbara, of course. And then it was really dope because we drove through Big Sur. Kristen's been there a few times, but I've never seen it. Oh, just once. And it's just like a beautiful scenic route along the coast. You drive and you're like going through the mountains, windy ass turns. Honestly, the drive was pretty nuts. It's like 20 miles of like
just windy ass
roads. Yeah,
like hanging off a cliff.
No guardrails, but like beautiful. And
so how fast were you going?
I was going like the speed. I wasn't speeding. People were fucking going crazy though. There were some cars that would just like cut around people on straightaways and shit. Like it was pretty wild out there. But I was just like, yo, like, why are you driving so fast? Like, first of all, this road's mad dangerous. But second of all, it's mad scenic. And
they got somewhere to go.
Take the other road though.
There's no other road.
You can go inland.
It's like hella far though.
And they probably take it all the time. That's exactly why.
Yeah, it's like how if you drive through the hills all the time.
That's exactly how you drive.
I've definitely drove around people.
How you drive on the valley. What's that shit over in the
Topanga?
valley?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
know
definitely
every
drive
road in
Topanga Canyon like that.
I love Topanga Canyon.
Yeah, because
Wait.
you drive it all the fucking time.
I know that shit like the back of my hand.
Did we say what happened on the podcast when we watched that dude smack?
Oh no. Well, speaking of shit, I mean, this is not a transition, but shit we forgot to talk about. Fucking Valentine's Day, we were coming back.
Remember we didn't talk about
it on the pod.
Okay.
But essentially, yeah, we were driving back and some guy just like, we were going through the canyon and he came around the corner and I just hear tires screeching like, "Arr!" And then I see him just crash into the wall of the canyon and literally like dust and rocks flying. He's like 5 feet away from me and I'm just like, what the fuck? I slowed down because I didn't want him to hit me because I literally thought he was about to flip over, bro. Like, I saw him and I was like, oh shit, and I slowed down. So I slowed to like maybe like 10, 15 miles an hour and I'm just watching him and he just hits the wall. Fucking literally his wall rides it, bro. And I'm like, oh, he's gonna flip over. But then he brought it back down and he just kept driving, bro. It was the craziest fucking thing. And then the woman in front of us, she like stopped and waved us down and she was like, I just wanted to make sure you were okay. She's yelling at me from inside her car.
Yelling?
I mean,
just because you guys
she waved
I mean,
him
we're
down.
in two different cars, you know what I'm saying? So we're both, neither of us got out because we're in the fucking canyon. But she was like, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you're okay. Like, he was driving on the wrong side of the road and I saw him and saw you and I was like, yeah, he just fucking hit the wall. Shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
And he just kept driving.
We
So I was
really
like,
could have died. Like, that was crazy.
bro, he could have pushed us off the canyon. Like, on some other shit.
We could have ramped off.
No, it was,
What the fuck, dude?
It's crazy.
it was like some real life, like, transporter shit.
I was gonna say, it's like
I felt like I was in a
slow motion, like
Like, literally just avoided him the whole time.
Yeah.
goddamn.
Somehow.
Because he was going at least like 30, 40. But yeah, minus that, Monterey was cool. We stayed. So Big Sur is before Monterey Bay, and that's where she took me to this like beautiful restaurant called Nepente, and it literally like overlooks this like the cliff edge, and you can see all like the pine trees, and then the ocean is right there. It's beautiful as fuck, bro. And you just eat and you're like looking at it the whole time. Felt like a fucking king, low key.
That's how I felt when I went there the first time. I was like, I definitely feel like a god right now.
What's the weather like there?
It's like 60, like ocean.
Okay.
65.
Okay.
Just ocean, like clean air, beautiful. And so we ate there, drove into town. Monterey is cool, bro, but I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. There ain't shit to do out there.
I was gonna say it's
No.
probably nothing to do out there.
Nothing to
But
do out there.
we rented bikes and that shit was really fun.
I don't hear anyone talking about the party scene or like
In Monterey,
Yeah.
like,
I
yo, let's
didn't
go to
really
Monterey.
Go to party though. Terrence doesn't like party.
Well, I like to party in beautiful places. Like, it's a good reason to party, to come out of a club at even at a reasonable time.
I was just
Even if it's like 1:32 and have like a beautiful ass skyline or a beautiful ass city, or like I enjoy that.
my thing for me was like, when I was there, I was looking around. I was just thinking to myself, like, who lives here? Like, I
Right,
can't tell if it's
right,
older
right,
people
right.
or younger people.
You didn't get a vibe at all.
It was just like,
Because the town is definitely like more empty because it's a summer town, you know?
yeah. So she was telling me it's more popping in the summer because right now it's cold and like people aren't in the water like that and shit. Like, people don't really go to Monterey in the winter. But we stayed there, and then we got the electric bikes, and we just
Drove
drove.
those around.
That was
Bro,
really fun.
Have you rode one of the electric bikes?
Is it like a pedal assist one? You pedal?
So like you can pedal, but then you have the option to just throttle it.
Yes,
That shit goes like 25,
I don't think I've ridden one that goes like 25.
bro.
It's crazy. It's so fun.
We were pretty much riding like motorcycles down, like
Like,
slow ass
for real.
motorcycles.
And then we accidentally got on the golf course and we were on there for a bit and the guy was like, hey, you guys are not allowed over here. We're like, we thought we're on the bike path. He's like, this is the golf course.
Bro,
I know riding around a golf course.
because these bikes have like off-road tires. They're like a thicker tire, so you can drive on the dirt and shit. And we were driving on the normal bike path, And then I was like, oh, let's go off road. And then
nigga T was like, let's go to here.
You feel me? Made the cut, and then we were literally like on the golf course, and I was like, it looked beautiful, so I was like, fuck it, let's just ride through here.
Yeah.
But we did it for we were on it for maybe 10-15 minutes before they stopped us.
So yeah, there you go.
So it was still pretty lit.
It was letting y'all get your rocks off. They was getting in.
He we actually pulled up on him too. Like, this is the bike right here. Hold on, let me see. Oh, it's kind of blurry, but
the Super 76.
Yeah, what the fuck? How'd you know?
Yeah, because I've wanted one of those for a minute. Them shits is fire.
Bro, it was fucking lit.
Just go dumb fast.
Stupid fast.
Yeah, and they're pretty cozy too. They're pretty cozy.
Oh yeah, but it was nice. We just rode them right on the coast.
After a while though, you feel it. Like, I was sitting on it, I was like, pause, and I was like, no, this shit fucking hurts.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how people ride motorcycles all the time.
Yeah, no, they definitely feel like they'd be uncomfortable after a long time of like using motorcycles.
Like,
yeah, fucking crack your back, break your mother's back. What is it? Step on a crack,
break your mother's back.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, man, there's so many cracks.
That? Like, why were we just saying that?
Skipping cracks.
I knew people that would step on the cracks. They're like, yeah. And I was like, damn, you fucking hate your mom like that? Like, damn, shit was crazy.
Does that count like a crackhead? Like, it's a crackhead. You step on a crackhead.
Step on a crackhead? Fucking wow. Only in LA.
What else is going on?
What have you been up to, man? We just talked about
shit.
ourselves.
Yeah, no, what else? What have I been up to? Honestly, just been trying to get this life of living in Los Angeles together and what is going on. Trying to figure it out because it's very different right now with COVID kind of loosening its grip on the city and people kind of feeling like they can go outside again. There's this like gray area of going outside, not going outside.
Mm-hmm.
The things that are required when you go outside, sometimes none of that's required when you go outside. And just finding that happy medium right now, which is like...
How do you feel about it? How's your experience been with like the whole no mask mandate?
I mean, at this point, I've like caught it twice, both around the same times of the year, which was the holiday season, specifically Christmas season. It was dumb busy at the places that I reside at. The interactions made like, so that makes sense. And then where we're at now, the coverage that of COVID is just so different right now. Like, it's not the same. Like, we're not getting every day. Like, I don't know COVID. No, I don't know how afraid I should be of COVID anymore.
I mean, I guess it's up to you. Like, how did you deal with it so far? Like, if you were super sick, like,
when I caught it, when I caught it, the first, both times I've caught it, I've never been super. Actually, I only caught it once. One time I caught it. I was sick for a day, and then I never showed any symptoms.
I think your body knows how to like fight it, so you'll probably be all right.
Maybe, yeah. I've gotten all the vaccines. I've been vaccinated.
I mean, what more can you do?
Maybe, yeah. But like, as far as the coverage, the way it was covered a year ago to now, I don't know how afraid. I don't feel the same type of fear, at least. So like, LA's definitely, when you're outside, it's like feels like things are loosening up.
Oh yeah.
Kind of, you know. And they're talking about, you know, is the mask mandate other than LA County down, or is it like they got rid of it?
It's just like at this point, everyone is supposed to be vaccinated, and in order to take your mask off, and then it's ultimately like up to the establishments, like whatever they kind of want. Like if you still want the mask, like I'm pretty sure you're allowed to still enforce that, because technically you would have to check everybody's vaccination status in order for everyone to take their mask off. And if you're not doing that, you probably just want to strap a mask on. I think it's kind of the vibe, is what I've been realizing so far.
I'm just trying to see if it's like the rules out here, like if it's like you're supposed to. Yeah, California will no longer require masks in most indoor settings starting Tuesday.
Damn, okay.
Which was yesterday. Because this article was posted the 28th.
But something started Saturday while we were gone.
I'm not aware. But honestly, I went to the gym and no one was wearing a mask and I felt so weird. I kept my shit on. I was like, nah.
See, look at that though.
I mean, there were some people with their mask on.
No, but look at what that'll do to you though.
What do you mean?
Like, it'll make you want to wear a mask if no one's wearing a mask.
At least right now.
But just in general, when you say right now,
no, yeah, you're true.
Like,
or you're speaking facts.
It makes you. I can see.
I just don't know.
I can see myself feeling the anxiety you felt when you saw everyone without a mask.
I mean, do you know COVID numbers right now? Because I don't.
That's what I mean. Like
that's
like,
the thing is, like, if COVID numbers like diminish to the point where it's like, you know, very low chance, then I'll feel more safe. But at the end of the day, right now, I just don't know numbers, so I'm just playing it safe.
But the coverage is not the same.
What do you mean?
The way they covered COVID numbers,
yeah, no, 100%.
So, like, with that, is that saying that COVID isn't? Is that telling you that COVID isn't? Or do you, if it was getting covered just as serious as it was before, but they were just saying, yo, it's not that big a deal. Like, you can go to the gym and take your mask off. You can, if they were telling you that, like, does that matter? Or, you know, is it okay for you to just notice that it's not getting covered like that? So you see, it's like kind of just like, okay, COVID almost becomes a common cold now. So it's not erased. So that's why you can't say, oh, COVID's gone. But they're not covering it anymore the same way, because you know what? COVID might pop up next holiday season because it's the holidays and it's winter.
Yeah.
But if it becomes almost the level of like the flu, so they still have to cover it, but they're just not covering it. Because are you saying you need them to come out and be like, yo, nigga, you can go to the gym to wear the mask? Or do you feel like you'll eventually be able, do you feel like you're mentally...
At this point, by the end of it, it's going to end up being something like the flu. I guarantee you.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
That's what already what it's feeling like.
Part of me feels like I know way too much about aerosols and like when we speak and like being close to somebody, like I know what that is now. So like being at the gym and seeing everyone with their mask off, I think that would kind of freak me out just because of that aspect. Not so much like COVID.
To the degree where you never will
like,
be able to.
I'm just like thinking about everyone breathing right now, like heavy. Like because I don't like the gym that we go to because it's always busy, like super busy.
I went to the gym like 2 nights ago, and when I was there, everyone there, I would say like 70% probably of people had their mask off, but it was just overcrowded for no reason.
Did they? Like, when you say mask off, did they at least just have it around the chin? They were
no, like no mask.
Oh shit! They ain't get no fucks. They gave 0 fucks essentially.
But like, bro, it was packed out. Like, I went in there. I was like, went to the weight rack, and I'm looking around. I'm like, damn, everything's gone. There's fucking all the benches are taken. I was like, this shit is fucking wild right now. It was just like a wild house, and I just. Are there mask requirement signs? No, it says you know maskless. You can go maskless. Like,
because you have to have your vaccination card in order to be a member there.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, it's technically everyone's vaccinated and whatever.
But no, that's I would say up to this point. No, feel how you feel about that. Up to this point, that is information that I think we were missing from that scenario that you guys hadn't said at this point. That place that's built into their rules. So you guys are saying you're okay with it technically.
What do you mean?
Because
I don't feel more safe because everyone's vaccinated.
No. You're saying you're okay with it. You're saying you don't mind. you're okay, right? You got, even though T, you were wearing a mask. Like, were you wearing a mask too?
I wasn't there. I don't like going to that gym when there's so many people there.
No, but would you be wearing a mask though?
Yeah, if I would go now. I mean, like, if I run, I'm going to take my mask down. I'm not going to lie, but...
Yeah, that's
which
only,
is like, I'm going to be... Okay, technically, if it's... the whole place is a bubble of...
Well, because essentially, is all I'm saying is that regardless of you, whether or not you chose to wear a mask, you're okay being around people who do not wear masks.
Personally, I just need my personal space. I feel more safe when there's like just less people very close to me.
Granted, I agree that, but you were getting that prior to COVID. No one was in.
Like, to think that mosh pits were a thing back in the day before COVID.
They will forever be a thing. Mosh pits. COVID did not get rid of mosh pits.
Maybe an outdoor one, but an indoor one to me now sounds kind of crazy. Like a hot, sweaty mosh pit.
I don't see COVID getting rid of anything like that. That's too ingrained in the culture of rock or that type of music.
Anything.
Yeah.
Any large.
But is that am I misstating? Do you guys, are you saying, yeah, you might need your personal space, you're gonna get it, all right, fine, but are you okay being around a majority people who aren't wearing a mask? You got your mask, but
I mean, I just feel like certain situations I feel safe and some I don't. And the gym is a place where I'm there and I'm looking around and I'm like, I'm gonna put my fucking mask on.
Because it's heavy breathing. Like, if you're just like next to each other outside.
But no. That's what. Hey, then that's even a better example. So then the gym, Christian saying it sound like because it be busy. In this example, it'd be busy. You don't like being around people without a mask on, regardless.
In a gym setting.
Yes, I'll say for the sake of this.
That's a much different setting.
The gym setting, the breathing heavy.
Or like a concert. I wouldn't want to be at a concert.
You don't like those. You don't like that close You don't.
And last time I went to a fucking club, I got COVID, so I'm really good off being in super tight spaces like that.
Whereas UT, are you okay closer settings like the gym? You got a mask on, no one else doesn't. You're cool with that? You don't give a fuck?
How do you feel about that?
Me personally, I don't think I'm gonna
be the only one with the mask on.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, are you okay with it being a majority people who aren't wearing a mask?
I mean,
because you were just essentially in that situation when you were at the gym. I
feel safer if I protect myself, if I sanitize my hands, if I wear a mask in certain situations where, I'm not feeling, because I'm just not 100% ready to go back to the way things were with because sanitation became so good during COVID. That was the one thing I liked about COVID. People were keeping shit clean. There was routine cleaning, and people just kept to themselves and washed their hands. I just hope that when the world opens back up that we fucking keep those same standards, because I got used to that shit and I liked it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no. It's definitely an interesting take. Just because
I just like being clean.
Yeah, I can totally see COVID just becoming just not a common cold, but just
the flu.
The flu, where it's still yo, I need a day or two. This shit took a lot out of me.
I feel that.
But I don't see it really going anywhere. It doesn't seem like it has. Just totally disappeared, so
yeah.
It is what it is.
Is there any new music? I really haven't been keeping up with new music. Or is it pretty quiet right now?
No, it's definitely not quiet right now. The new music I've been listening to, new Kodak, that's just fire. Or it's good. It's good. I'll say it's good. It's good. It's obviously not my favorite.
Good.
Well, because I'm comparing it to everything else that's out.
Okay.
So when I compare it to the Kodak library, it's still solid. It's just I wasn't expecting it to be this good. I don't know. It's Kodak. I wonder how his work ethic is, like how he gets in the studio and just makes his songs and shit like that. It must be wild.
He's got to have some BTS somewhere.
It's got to be wild. It's got to be wild.
He has some interesting tracks.
It's got to be wild. But yeah, no, that's definitely what I've been listening to. I know Dirk and what's up? Moneybagg Yo.
They dropped something?
No, Dirk and no, not Moneybagg Yo. Dirk and NBA YoungBoy going back and forth on tracks.
Songs. Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Interesting. Is it any good?
I guess their beef is just so about? Their beef is just so intense with, you know, NBA YoungBoy's homie killing Dirk's homie, you know, who was signed to his label and probably going to be very, you know, he was definitely the next to blow out of Dirk's camp, and NBA YoungBoy's homie ends up killing him in a scuffle.
What?
Yeah. So I don't know how you can work in the industry with someone who had in some level of involvement with the death of your what essentially is like your brother.
Yeah,
that'd be hard for me.
Damn.
So
I gotta hear some of the songs.
Yeah, the Dirk's disses are a little more clever, a little more subtle.
Are they like not violent?
It's more him just taking shots. These dudes are just taking shots.
Just talking shit?
Yeah, talking shit. When you talk shit about someone and it has to do with the murder of, you know, the death of, you know, shit. Like, yeah. And NBA YoungBoy was just going in on his shit. He was just going in.
Damn.
Yeah, he did not care. Yeah, whoever is like, yeah, nah, definitely. I hope.
Do you think he has a team that like advises him, or probably not?
I do wonder. I mean,
some people might not have good people in their corner.
Yeah.
I do wonder.
That's a reality.
Some people are just surrounded by yes men. Like, will do anything that you say because you're the leader.
Like Juice WRLD in that documentary.
But you need someone that's gonna like hold you accountable.
Rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
But I feel like with some of these artists, like with YoungBoy and things, they might have dudes who are in their corner who would love to give them good advice, but they don't come from where they come from. They don't identify with them. They don't understand what they've been through. They don't know how to give them good advice. They would love to give them, realistically, they would love to give them, because if they did give them good advice, it would only keep them out of trouble, jail, whatever situation. They would love to give them the best advice they could. But most of the advice they'd have to be able to give them advice that it also helps keep them socially relevant and doesn't make them look any type of way, like a pussy, whatever, you know, all that street shit that a lot of these rappers be involved with, and still be good advice. A lot of times people don't even know because they haven't been in those situations. They haven't been the artist, the breadwinner. Being a breadwinner for a bunch of people making money off you is fucking crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Like how you have to worry about.
I mean, it's a company.
You not just getting in trouble. You represent, because you represent so many people's
like your money
well-being.
affects other people's money.
Facts.
Your name becomes a brand. Facts. Essentially.
That's just crazy hard.
Yeah, that's wild.
So I just hope these guys can just like, that's the thing. There's a lot of beefs that were like this that were on wax, and then niggas grew up and fixed it. If it stays all on wax, I wouldn't give a fuck. Hey, it's hip hop. That's what rap is. You know, it's a competition. But with these two dudes, it's just like I feel like it can go left very fast.
No, facts.
Yeah, so I hope it doesn't. So,
man.
But,
wait, so I just found this article where Kanye's explaining why he threw the mic at his show. Do we care?
Oh, did he say? Is it as long? Well, does he explain it?
Says it wasn't about the sound. It was in fact that I was told one thing. Wait. It was in fact what I was told. One thing I was told was that I had to write the word performance on the piece. but what I was giving to you guys was performance art. I did these listening sessions when I dropped my album, where I put the mask on and I give you this listening session, and it's an installation. And they basically forced me to mix Taco Bell and KFC. They basically forced to mix tequila with cognac. So when I did this song and saw myself grabbing the mic, it wasn't my original idea. I was like, I'm gonna throw this mic. Why am I doing this? Damn.
What song did he do it on? Do you know? I don't remember what song or what part he threw the mic at.
Let me see. They have the video. Oh, Jail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And from there, Ye mentioned his recent focus on the stem player and his decision to tweet out contract excerpts back in 2020, connecting both those with the issue that inspired him to ditch the mic at the event in Miami last month. Damn.
Wait, have you seen Kanye's recent stunt with Skeet?
No, what did he do?
So he made a music video, and it's like a claymation. I think claymation, but it's Pete Davidson. It's Skeet, and he like says, yeah, it's like he's like
made a whole
he like
character.
buries him. He kills him and buries him. It's like kind of fucked up, honestly. Like, it's, to me, extremely toxic and worrisome, but art, I guess, if you want to call it that.
I mean, I guess it seems like a better time now than ever. You guys had listed it as a topic. You said Kanye is the drama.
Wait, I just want to say this though, because this made me think of a good point. Like, you're saying it's super toxic and everything, but it's almost the same thing as a diss song, like the NBA Youngboy or Little Durk can write, but like Kanye just does it so well.
Yeah,
you know,
I feel that.
And it's like,
but it's about the dude who's dating your fucking ex-wife. Does it?
Imagine if you made this art and didn't share it with anybody, then this is fine. But if you make this and you put it out there,
that's asking a lot. That's asking a lot.
No,
if you're gonna allow someone to make it.
No, it's not about allowing. It's about choosing to do that for yourself. So, like, if Kanye's out here making this art, okay, but to release that to the public, like, knowing the influence that you have on so many people, and it really ultimately puts Pete in danger.
Which I agree with, but knowing Kanye, he shouldn't be like, if you know Kanye, me personally, I would not allow him to make any art, because even if I understand it's your self-expression, but you know it's gonna make its way out.
Like, it's harmful to someone else.
You know it's gonna make its way out in the airwaves. He's notorious for his music leaking and making it out. So no, you're not allowed to. I'm not gonna allow you then at that point. Oh,
at the end of it, it says everyone lived happily ever after except Skeet.
Hold on, so is it a music video?
We have to watch this shit. Wait, is it like a Kanye song?
I seen a clip of it.
It's Kanye's song?
Yeah, it's like a claymation.
Wait, what the fuck? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up right now. Sounds crazy.
This is insane, but at the same time, like, I can understand a man making it the most difficult to date his ex. I can see 100% a dude just being like, all right, you can, if you want to date my ex, fine. I'm gonna just make it the most unpleasant shit.
Is this
I don't know. I got seen. Is it? I guess it's not claiming. Yeah. Whatever it is.
No, I think I found it. We'll watch this after the pod. That's crazy.
No, I'm definitely making it the most unpleasant. Definitely making it the most unpleasant shit if you want to date my wife. Bro, you want to date my ex-wife? Nah, you're not gonna enjoy it. I have four kids, 3 kids.
4 kids.
I have 4 kids with this woman.
That's a lot of kids.
And you're some nerdy fucking SNL. No, bro. You want to date her? Fine. I'm gonna just make it the most uncomfortable, unenjoyable experience of your life. Yes, if I'm him, I'm that petty. I'm that petty.
But honestly, like, I don't know. Could he come after him one day for like defamation of character?
You think Kanye actually gives a fuck about anything like that, of that any sort?
I really shouldn't laugh. That's horrible.
Yeah, no, Kanye don't care. I don't give a fuck.
He's going in.
Kanye recently just attacked some TMZ nigga. Just recently.
What?
Yeah, like probably within the last close around the Super Bowl time. He recently just attacked some TMZ type reporter dude. So Kanye doesn't give a fuck about a new lawsuit. He'll handle any.
The guy that wanted his autograph.
Yes, guy that wanted his autograph. He fucked this nigga up.
Where?
Why?
Oh shit, he's yelling at him. He's got the Gap on too. Damn, you yelling at him in the Balenciaga?
Yeah.
Wait, why is this guy laying on the floor?
Because Kanye hit him.
Stop, bro.
He probably
laid him out?
Yeah, he probably hit him, but he hit him in a way where it's like, I can lay out and like pretend like you hit me out. Right.
Wait, he's really laying on the curb with his knees up, like he's taking a nap.
Yeah, nah.
Bro, all his papers on the ground.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. It's looking dark.
So,
homie laying on the
being the
curb
person
thinking
that gets
about
hit.
what his first purchase will be after Kanye settles out of court. That's mad funny.
Yeah, no. I mean, Kanye is...
Hey, man. I love Kanye, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to... at the end of the day, I've been a supporter. I'm going to stay a supporter.
There's no reason to do anything else.
And that's it. Like, people want to hate on him. I'm just like... I think that he has a good heart, and he doesn't know how to, like, maneuver sometimes. But I feel like everyone's entitled to make mistakes in life, and like I don't think that Kanye is a bad person to where he wouldn't regret if he did something bad,
Nah, Kim understands that. I'm sure Kim understands that more than anybody. But whatever he did, she can no longer, whatever it was that broke the straw that broke the camel's back, because I don't think it was one thing. But it was like, whatever it was like, Kim was like, you know what, that's it. I can't do this anymore. Because
I think what I feel like they probably ultimately divorced because of is he didn't treat her like an independent individual. Like, he treated her like his wife.
All right. So if that's the case, but do you think it was... Because even if that was a thing... And that would have had to been like something maybe over a 3-year type shit.
Well, I think
was there something specific? Do you see him or him doing something specific? And she's like, why'd you do that? Like,
I mean, it was for me when she wanted to wear a very sexy dress, the Mugler like drippy water one, where she looked like skin with like raindrops everywhere and a super tiny waist. He didn't want her to wear that because it was too sexy, even though he had built her up to be this like incredibly sexy woman. And just because he was on a religious like kick, it was like in their show. I mean, this could be all real or fake, but it looked very real. But he didn't want her to wear revealing clothing and be sexy, and she's like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, and I think that, just like he got with her, he cleaned out her closet, he switched her up. Like, yes, she is a successful business-minded individual, but we all, but she is still her own independent person, and I think she just probably got sick of it because she is a fame, like, she loves that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both superstars.
But can you imagine being a superstar but always being like under the superstar? Like, you belong to the superstar?
No, 100%. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, like, I think that would suck, and I think she probably was sick of it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. We'll never really know.
But I mean, that's just my personal take.
I also think that's something you got into when you got into that relationship. You knew that there's no way.
I think
at the time when they linked, Kanye was Kanye West. They had met prior, and Kanye wasn't Kanye West, and their relationship was appropriate. Yeah. And when they linked finally, Kanye West was who Kanye West was.
Maybe she liked it at first because he literally like changed the game for her. But then she became her own person and was just like, you know what, like, I don't like the control, like you're saying, and just dipped out.
Even that, I don't know, that person that she became was just very different from who that person was prior to Kanye West coming across from her. them meeting.
I mean, Skims wouldn't exist.
If you watched the show.
Yeah, I would.
So I don't, but that is a very popular scene when he's cleaning out her closet and
that was a dope scene.
Everything away.
But even as he's doing this, she has her own fashion boutiques, like Dolls, or what was it called, or something.
I have no idea.
I forget,
actually.
but they had like 3 of their own like Kardashian stores.
But the fact that you forgot. I mean,
no.
Speaks to like the importance.
I wouldn't even.
Dash.
Dash. I remember Dash. I wouldn't even. That shit was going to sell that could have been fucking anything. That shit was gonna sell because it was Kardashians, not because of how it looked. It didn't push any fucking fashion boundaries.
Yeah,
you didn't.
But Skims is a Yeezy for women.
100%.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
that, I think that right there. I think more is a business move. Kanye being like, "Yo,
you should do that.
Look at what I'm doing with Adidas.
100%.
You don't need Adidas. Men don't see the whole Adidas and Kanye would have been doing his thing like Skims if men weren't addicted to brands. We need brands for validation. You realize there's no dudes who don't need brands.
That's not true. I don't need brands.
Yeah, I'm not.
He wears t-shirts like every single day.
Yeah, but when I say that, I'm not talking about minorities. You're obviously gonna have your people who don't.
You said everyone.
Because if I put a microscope on your life, we'll find that as well.
I do enjoy brands.
Exactly. I'm not gonna say overall. I'm sure overall you're good on brands, but if we put the microscope on anyone's life, any man's life, you'll find those women don't need it. They don't need. They can have a fly ass outfit, and
some women need it. So
no, I'm saying in the sense that
I think it's the same.
Women
thing,
can have a fly ass outfit, and it all be from Fashion Nova.
Yeah.
So could a guy though.
No, he cannot. That outfit will not be respected.
I don't know, bro. I think you're overestimating.
100%. That outfit will not be respected.
I get what you're saying.
Because what are you gonna have on your feet, T?
You're saying that
because women
shoes.
Well, you didn't answer my question. What are you gonna have on your feet?
I mean, if we're talking some cheap shit, I could have some Chucks. Still getting it off.
No, you have to get it from Fashion
Nova. You didn't. You
we're talking about shoes from.
I said a brand. I said brand validation. What do you have on your feet?
Just, I mean,
you having some Steve Madden?
Some Crocs?
No. You're not getting. I'm sorry. No one's talking to you if you're out in some Crocs.
Well, no. What about the Salehis?
You're saying someone's name, so you're even saying so. If you're talking about brand validation,
no name shoes. What about like Vans?
No,
I mean,
you have to buy shoes from Fashion Nova. You have to get a full Fashion Nova men's.
But that's a brand.
Okay,
you're talking about a brand.
I would even say.
So you have to be naked.
But do you respect that brand?
Would you guys respect me if I just pulled up naked?
I don't think that brand. I don't think the brand and Fashion Nova for men's has any garnishes any level of
quality.
Yeah, or respect in the fashion world. Like, oh yeah, I got. Someone's like, oh, where'd you get that from? Oh, yeah, I got this from Fashion Nova men's. Yeah.
What about like Hanes? Would you put that over Fashion Nova? Because that's crazy if you do.
What?
I put it in the same quality. I mean, Hanes underwears.
Hanes t-shirt.
Make it. So I gotta replace my Hanes underwears every 3 washes. I gotta throw them shits out.
There's no getting around a brand. There's gonna be a name attached to anything that's created.
No, with brand comes a level of expectation. So if I'm standing next to you and a girl's looking at me and we have the same exact outfit on, like we look exactly the same, right? And your entire fit is from Fashion Nova and my entire fit is from Gucci. Who do you think she's gonna want to talk to, T? We have the same exact. We have the same. Our fits look exactly the same.
Different quality, like stitching.
100%. No. Exactly. Of course. But once again, they look exactly the same. They look exactly the same. But one garments are completely from Fashion Nova. The other ones are from Gucci. Who do you think she's gonna want to talk to, T? So you can't tell me this. The men don't find value in the brand, whereas a woman, she can have that same fit on but as long as they look, as long as that female looks just as bad, I don't give a fuck what the fuck she's wearing. She could be wearing fucking Payless for all as long as she looks good, that's all I give a fuck about. That's all I care about.
I mean, I feel like women think somewhat on the same wavelength, aside from talking to them. If I talk to a woman and, like, thank God Kristen is, like, such a great person, and you know what I'm saying? Like, when I met her, we connected easy. But, like, if I talked, like, back when I was dating, I knew that, you know, talking to someone, it matters, like, if they're just, like, whack, you know, and Kristen wasn't whack. So, like,
my greatest quality is that I'm not whack.
I mean, hey, Kristen's a perfect example, though. Her outfits be fly as fuck, and she makes them.
And she's hilarious.
It be her shit she makes. Because in the end of the day,
But she could make a brand. That's a brand.
Yeah.
If I wear some Kristen Elizabeth clothing, that's a brand.
It needs to be. It needs to. She needs to start doing that, men's.
She's got this new sewing machine.
She needs to do.
Boom.
I'm ready to rock.
She needs to do some more men's.
I'm just gonna make. Who knows?
What else is going on?
I was trying to get the drops. Where are they?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
There they are. All right. Wait, who posted this Kia thing?
Oh yeah.
Kia drivers can now order a human technician to come charge their
I put that link in there for you.
Is this free?
I don't know if it's free.
No, I'm sure it is
I
not.
doubt that shit is free. That shit's probably the most.
Subscription offering 2 charge deliveries for $25 monthly, up to 6 charge deliveries for $80 monthly.
That's pretty sweet.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
What
do you
the fuck?
Do you think
That's
you
a
would
cool
use it?
job.
Do you think you would use it?
Hard.
Do you think you need your car charged that often that you would like, or you don't have the time to charge your car that often? Like it's too out of your schedule.
I'm charging my car right now, but the thing is, charging it at home, I don't have like a level 2 charger. I have a level 1.
Yeah.
So it's the slowest charge.
No, of course. This is definitely. I feel like seems like it, but this seems like they're gonna be taking. Are they gonna take your car?
No, they'll bring a charger to you. Because imagine, like, you know that you only have enough charge to get to work. You don't have time. So
all right, so that's what I mean. Do you guys? How often? When's the last time you ended up like, fuck, I need to
we got home from the wedding that we went to on Thursday with 2 miles.
Because why?
Oh, but it's a EV boost, good for 50 miles.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Also, so they're pretty much only coming to give you like a quick
boost.
Yeah, like get to where you need to go.
Yeah.
It's still pretty cool though.
Why did that happen though?
Because people probably had to, so imagine.
No. Why did that happen? Why did you guys?
Because we could have went and charged, but we chose to just drive home because we knew we had enough to get home. But so we plugged in when we got home.
But why didn't y'all end up with? Why didn't y'all guys? What was it that made it so that when you drove driving home?
Wait, what are we talking about?
Driving home from the wedding on Thursday.
Oh yeah, so we were supposed to charge after it, but we were just tired as fuck, so we were like, let's just go home. We made it home with like 2%, I think.
Oh, you're gonna go after. After the show. Okay.
We made it home with 2%.
Because I knew, yeah.
And then we plugged in, and when we left, we only had 48 miles, so we went and we plugged in and got maybe like 250, and then that got us through the rest of the trip, and then we charged on the way back.
But that was y'all went away. Y'all drove to. So, I mean, I don't know, like.
Oh no, we stopped twice for a charge on the way there. That's why it took so long.
Because we didn't charge at night. So we should have stopped
the night before.
Yeah.
If we had a full charge, we'd make it without charging.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But because we were tired and we just were like, fuck it, we'll do it in the morning.
You do it in the morning.
Slowed us way down.
But realistically, though, that's the thing. On a full charge, there's very few places you can make it to on a full charge.
Wait, so actually, overall,
I mean, full charge is 360.
Yeah, exactly. Were you?
So after this trip, experiencing this, I will say, like, there was definitely places to charge from here to there. So
that you could have pulled over.
I didn't really have like charge anxiety.
Yeah.
As long as you leave with enough to get.
Hold on. It said 2% on the car.
When we got back to the house, yeah.
Was it just normal? Was it saying, yo, there's only 2%? Or was it acting normal?
It's just like a cool little 2%.
Yeah, and it tells you.
So the car wasn't acting any different?
No, it tells you stay under 65 miles per hour in order to reach your destination.
I plugged in once with 1%.
Because it knows where it knows
2 miles.
It knows where you're trying to make it to. It knows where you're trying to make it to because you have it in the GPS.
Yeah.
So it knows, all right, how much longer it has to go. Okay. All right, cool.
It's pretty cool. I mean, and
then you have regen braking, so if you're going downhill, you can gain miles back.
So probably for like 30 miles, we like lost like 3.
Yeah, because like
you're still going up a little bit, but
if you're going downhill for like 10 miles, you're not going to use a lot of electricity. You're actually going to be putting it back into your car because the braking absorbs the energy and charges the battery. It's pretty cool. Electric cars are cool.
No, it's definitely cool. I think this is definitely that move into making it so that people feel less charge anxiety, because I think that's really what the biggest thing when it comes to moving to an electric car. Just the other day, I got in my car. I was late for work. I had not.
Wait, you got an electric car?
No.
Oh.
But just in general, I get in my car, I'm late for work, and I need to get gas. Has that ever happened to you? Where you were late for something and you needed to get gas, you couldn't make it, or you...
Gas, yes, but not charge.
Yes, but not a charge. I mean...
No, I mean, I'm saying gas, but charge.
For
like, you get in your car, you're late.
See, you can't have, like, before when I had gas, I was like, that's a future me problem. Like, I'll be late to work if, like, I have to get gas, whatever, like, which is horrible. But now I would never run that risk because it takes so much time to charge. Like, so
you have not run into that, even in the sense that it's like slipped your never slipped your mind, because a lot of times even with me personally, that'll slip my mind where I'm saying, like,
do you let your phone die?
You know what it is? Not even let my phone die, but I'll go to sleep. I'll want to charge my phone, pass out, and for the night, and forget to put it on the charger.
Nah, because with the home charger, you just plug in before you.
Well, you know what I have by my bed? I have one of those ones that you just lay your phone on and it charges it. But
I feel you. I fall asleep like when I'm before I charge my phone, forget to plug it in, but never my car, because you're getting out of the car and it's almost like a ritual. You like plug it in. You get your charge.
Well, see, you got the home setup. See, that's not something that
even when you're driving, you
everyone's got. Luckily, I think I would have it too.
It's like a battery display too. So
not everyone's got it, but you've never. So you guys haven't run into that yet. You haven't gotten in your car, woke up, y'all were late for something.
You just have to be. Yeah. You can't afford future me problems. It's like right now, do this.
As soon as you're,
Because the only reason that I feel like I've been with him when he rode it to like the last miles, and both of those times your car lets you know if you enter in the destination, if you'll make it or not.
So it tells you your range right here.
Yeah.
And then you also have like a battery percentage, at least in my car. So it's like I'm always aware of like how much charge I have.
Well, it definitely sounds like what Chris is saying is like it's a luxury with gas to
be able to get it fast.
No, yes. Yeah. Or to just that specific that I don't even think about. That slips my mind. I'll drive home wanting to get gas, and just because it's not, end up going home and not, I'll go home and wake up the next day, get in the car and be like, fuck, I gotta go to the gas station.
But then it's like 5-6 minutes.
And I'm already late for fucking work.
But for us,
Yo.
5-6 minutes, depending on the charger you can get to, is going to give you like anywhere from like 10 miles to like 50 miles.
Her car charges way faster.
Than she has the fastest.
Hers can charge 3 times as fast as I can.
Like 250 kilowatts per hour.
Okay.
I mean, that's the max. The average is like 150.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm noticing now is even if you go to one that says like 250,
they're not charging that.
It's not charging you at 250, and I'm like, what are you telling me? 250 max.
Yeah. That's the thing that doesn't. I mean, I feel like that's the thing with any. I'm just learning that in general from just levels of consumerism. Numbers we get in everything. T's camera that records us. The sensor in his camera, they'll call that shit a 1-inch sensor. That shit's not actually even 1 inch the size wise.
You just reminded me I'm recording in 4K and I meant to switch it back.
Fuck.
This nigga recording 4K. This shit's gonna
takes forever to upload.
HD as fuck.
God damn it.
The numbers that they sell us on in consumerism is so fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, it's pretty wild.
It's just like, it's just crazy how much we pay attention to that shit.
Man.
Like, it's like pretty much the main driving force behind most of the shit. Whether it's the price of some shit, whether it's how fast that shit goes, whether how long it takes for it to get shipped to you. Yeah.
Disney Plus announces streaming date for Marvel live action in US. What is that?
So essentially, all the stuff that was on Netflix, because when Disney Plus, do you guys have Disney Plus?
Yeah.
So you've seen that all the stuff that Disney bought Marvel, so all the Marvel shit has been on Disney Plus.
Okay.
But before that happened, Marvel and Netflix had a deal, and they got a bunch of shows. They got Daredevil, they got Luke Cage, they got that chick. What's that chick's name? I can't remember that fucking chick's name.
Mila Kunis?
No, what the fuck? No, what is this nigga talking about? They got Iron Fist. They got a bunch of different shows or whatever. Oh, they got The Punisher. They had a bunch of different shows that were on Netflix that did a deal with Marvel. But now all that shit just left Netflix, and now it's about to be on Disney Plus. But everyone's going crazy because Netflix low-key just raised their prices.
Oh yeah, it's like fucking almost $20, right?
It's like 15, I think. Yeah, it's like 15.
I thought it was 17.
Oh, it might be.
I don't know.
Yeah,
let me see.
We should check. Yeah, check the prices real quick. What is the price? How much was niggas paying right now?
$15.49.
Yeah, $15.49.
It says it can range from $9.99 to $20 a month. How is that possible?
Maybe if you got like multiple like users and shit like that. Like
I see.
Something like that. Or if you could still get DVDs, nigga. Like OG Netflix type shit.
Yeah, premium is $20. Standard is $16, and basic is $10. It's funny because they put $9.99 and $15.99 and $19.99.
That's
the $9.99 is supposed to make it feel cheaper.
Cheaper, dog.
It's funny.
This is trying to play me, nigga. Just put the actual how much it costs, bro.
$20.
Yeah.
Yo, shoot us a dub. You got a subscription. That's it.
But yeah, no, a bunch of stuff is like coming and going from just like all these there's so many fucking streaming services now. Like, what the fuck? We might as well have cable now at this point.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
you kind of have to be like in a team with somebody, so that, like, they pay for two, you pay for two, and you share.
Now if you don't have if I just, let's say I pay for just cable, every aspect of cable, I still wouldn't have everything because I wouldn't have Netflix.
I mean, yeah, and the cool thing about streaming is that it's on demand.
Yeah. on demand, but you still,
because cable is like live TV.
it's live TV. But the thing about on demand is that I feel like we do take for granted that it happens to me every so often. I always get a reminder, and I feel like, I don't know if you guys ever get it every so often. You ever just not have internet, like for whatever reason they go down, or for whatever something happened, and you just
Not really.
for whatever, see, like you just people just spoil right now. But you never just, something just happened, whether it go down or for whatever span amount of time, you don't have internet, and you just have to live with just our internet for like enough time to notice that you don't have internet.
I mean, when my internet goes down, I'm on it. I'm like troubleshooting,
happening?
like what's going on.
That's fair. Sometimes internet's gone down for me sometimes, and it wasn't even in my control. It wasn't my internet.
It's the worst.
That'd be
The worst is the power going out,
bro.
When the power goes out, you're like, yo, light the candles.
That's why. You really tell me how much an NFT's worth, nigga. You ain't got no power. How much is that NFT worth?
Hey, man. NFTs, still a crazy concept for me.
I gotta
do my homework on NFTs.
You don't own any yet, right?
Do you?
Hell no, I ain't buying
No. I got 6.
But what are they? Which ones do you own?
I got 6 Bored Apes.
You nuts. This nigga's bugging. This nigga wild. You better sell them shits before you lose power again.
Before that power goes out.
Before that power goes out for good, nigga. What the fuck else is going on?
Yo, wait, did you see John Geiger is countersuing Nike for the Air Force One?
Nah, I seen that. He better.
That's pretty wild.
And I feel like he is smart. He's mostly just suing him really just for like court fees and shit like that. But like he's not really suing him for
his
money.
design came first?
No, his design's not a copy of the Air Force One. It's inspired by the Air Force One, but you can't copyright a shoe that's so simple that every shoe technically looks like it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. The way that they stitched the Air Force One and the way that they stitched the John Geiger shoe, it's damn near the same stitching.
What he's getting at though is that like the foundation for an Air Force One, the foundation for a Dunk, the foundation of those shoes are so simple that it's hard to.
Does he have stars on the bottom?
Nah, he doesn't have stars on the bottom. He doesn't. The shoe himself doesn't really copy anything. The only thing it copies is a silhouette.
I mean, but that's everything.
But that silhouette is the most simplest silhouette in the world.
But it was created by someone.
It'd be like you trying to fucking simplify air just because you discovered it.
I mean,
you trying to trademark air because you figured out that's what we breathe. I figured out we breathe air. I like discovered that this is what we breathe. So
if
I'm
they
a trademark
the cut, then that's what the trademark is. Like if we made a fucking cut of a t-shirt
and if you look at the shoe, the actual cut of the shoe is not the same cut.
It's pretty damn similar.
No, but it's not the same cut though. And that's what he's arguing. It's not the same cut. That's essentially what he's arguing. Is it's not the same cut. The shoe is what you're saying, T, is exactly what I'm arguing. The shoe is so simple that how can you make anything that looks any different than that?
I mean, you come up with your own original idea.
I want a sneaker that's simple.
I feel like it's like the Air Force One, the Converse, like
a simple trainer.
You know,
I want a simple trainer.
I mean, even take for example Alexander McQueen. Their like their sneaker. Mm-hmm. Their basic like elevated.
The Alexander, yeah, that sneaker, yeah.
I don't know the name of it honestly off the top of my head.
Yeah, but the McQueen sneaker that everyone wears. Yeah.
Those are very similar to an Air Force, but they're their own design.
Nah, those look more like a Chuck. I say it's more like a Chuck. I know what you're talking about. The one that everyone wears. It's like an exaggerated Chuck, essentially. Though the one that everyone that's
like
super popular,
especially like the Rick Owens.
But it's different. It's bro.
Essentially, that's
the side by side of the John Geiger and the fucking Air Force One.
They look the same. They look the same difference as if you look at a Chuck and a Rick Owens.
I don't believe that.
To me, I feel the same way.
Yeah,
because yes, it's very, very similar. But to me, this looks exactly like a Chuck Taylor, but just with like a fancy bottom.
Yeah,
like that's a Chuck Taylor, but it's not. It's Rick Owens.
Rick Owens, yeah.
And so it's like you look at that shoe and you're like, okay, that's Air Force One, but it's not an Air Force One.
Did Rick Owens get sued by Converse?
No, because Converse knows that their shoe is too simple of a design to really.
You have to take the fact that you are the inspiration.
You reason why Geiger's suing them because Nike lost. They didn't win. Nike already lost the original lawsuit. Nike sued them. He's counter-suing them. They lost. The lawsuit doesn't make any sense, bro. If you design something that simple, fine, okay, it's yours. But don't complain if someone else designs something that simple, bro. That you got to design something crazier. If it was the Yeezy or something, fine, you designed it. Yeah.
I don't think you can bring it back to simplicity because at the end of the day, an idea is an idea.
No, when I say simplicity, it's in the sense that if something's so simple, you can't really say that it's yours because I can think of.
Air Force One isn't that simple, bro.
The Air Force One is.
There's like multiple panels to the shoe.
Yeah, exactly. But that's why when you,
I would say like a tall.
The multiple panels is what I'm saying that you're not looking at when you compare the Geiger and the Air Force One. That's what's different about those shoes. The silhouette itself is what looks the same. Like so, the overall, if you look at it from the out, but if you look at the panels are totally different.
Bro, but it's still the same concept of like 3 panels, and it's very similar cut.
But you're talking
about 80% similar.
80% similar. Look at most shoes in general. Most shoes are cut the same. Sneakers wise, they're all cut the same. You're talking about something that's made for a foot.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Yeezy slide replicas. People just coming out with Yeezy slides, and it's crazy. I mean, that's a reality too, so I get it.
Yeah,
but I'm interested to see this whole lawsuit play out.
Yeah,
it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he'll win, but I don't know if he'll win his lawsuit, but Nike lost. He beat them. They said they deemed that shit too simple for you to really say that this nigga's copying it. It's too. Even if he is copying it, your design is too simple that for me to change it, I only have to do a couple of things.
I feel that. I mean,
so if you're gonna say that your design is that creative, but it's that simple, then really is it that creative? If it's that simple, where if all I need to do is a couple different things to really change it.
I mean, you could say that about like a Picasso, or like
that those things have a legit, like, what I would compare it to the silhouette of Air Force One, essentially. So that's why I would say, yeah, he did he copy was he inspired by? Of course. You can. I think you can sell something that you're inspired by. If I'm inspired by something you do, T, I can still sell that legally. That's legal. I can sell something that I'm inspired by from you. So that's what I mean. That's not that big a deal.
I don't know. People get lawsuits every day, though. That's reality.
That they do. But
the fact that he's countersuing is kind of funny.
He's the only one who's been able to, because he actually won his original lawsuit. The other dude they sued, the Warren Lotus dude, he lost. So
yeah, he took that out.
But he changed his design completely.
Yeah, he did. Do you like the new ones?
And T, that's what I'm saying though, T. He changed his design, but look at the shoe. It's still trying to look like that shoe. It's still trying to look like a dunk. He changed the panels and all that. But in the end of the day, that style of shoe is that style of shoe, is what I mean.
You sure?
Like a boot is a boot. Like Air Force One is a style of shoe.
The blueprint.
It's a blueprint, 100%. So if you're the original designer or blueprint, you really can't get mad at other people. Like how can that so nigga, you're the only nigga who can make that a tennis shoe? That's wild, bro. That's wild.
Man.
I think Chuck Taylor's understood it very early. And look at, they just did the Rick Owens. Now Rick Owens and them are collaborating.
Yeah. No, for sure.
And them shits is selling out dumb fast. Them shits sold the fuck out and they're reselling for fucking crazy bread now.
Damn, Rick Owens really came up.
That's what I'm saying. I like Adidas embracing and doubling down on it.
Right.
Rather than hating on it. Like in...
Adidas got some good collabs. They really came back. They got Prada. They got Yeezy.
I like those Pradas. I like
the Pradas are all right.
And speaking of John Geiger also said the best designers for Nike that Nike's ever had was Kanye West and
John Geiger
and Virgil Abloh. He said the best designers.
Who said that?
John Geiger did. He also said that.
Oh, wait. He said that Kanye and Virgil were
the best designers that Nike's ever had.
I mean, undeniably so. Because Jordan didn't have involvement with the Jordan 1.
He didn't even like the Jordan 1.
Yeah, he said, yeah, facts.
Like
Which is funny. And now he's like, no,
of course. Dude, of course.
Imagine all this time he still's not a fan.
Yeah, he's probably still hates him. He's like, yeah, I really like them shits.
I want those Georgetown 85s dropping. You gonna get those?
There's too many shoes that I just want. I don't know.
The leather's kind of weird on them, honestly. Yeah. They're a little stiff.
What the fuck else is going on?
Wait, did you hear about this planet they discovered with the James Webb Telescope? It's called WASP 121b, but it's a world where the clouds are made of metal and liquid, and pretty much it rains rubies in like different types of gems out of the sky.
You down? You down to pull up? You guys down to pull up?
I feel like little Uzi would be on that shit.
That shit sounds like it's painful as fuck for it to be raining rubies and shit.
Yeah, if you got hit with a ruby on your fucking face,
that shit sounds painful as fuck. Oh
so it's just different worlds where crazy shit is happening. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, Uzi definitely vacations.
He would be there.
He definitely vacations.
That's how he got that ruby stuck in his fucking forehead. He looked up and that shit got stuck.
Where has that shit been? That's not in his forehead anymore.
Didn't someone rip it out or something?
He said something about that, and I didn't want to believe it.
I thought he said that if it happened, he would die.
He said, I think, that's what I thought too. But he said someone tried to rip it out or some shit like that.
I just feel like you're asking for some, like, why get such a large one? Like, you could get a little stud or something. You're gonna get a big ass fucking gem on your forehead.
It's like $1 billion. It's like it was like crazy, ridiculously expensive too.
It looked like it weighed a lot too. Like your skin would sag. Like, it's like, Uzi, what are you doing, dog?
Yeah, no. So
no,
I mean,
I don't blame someone for ripping that shit off, or
at least attempting to. Even I feel like even with security, you couldn't really trust people around you with that thing on.
Just a fucking 5-pound diamond in your fucking face.
Yeah, no, thank you. Oh,
come on, man. Uzi.
You got better things to spend your money on.
Yeah, it was a wild stunt.
Yeah,
it really was.
Yeah.
I mean, did we have anything else? Honestly, I feel like I'm high as shit.
Me too. I need to go pee.
Oh, that's a sign.
I always have to pee.
Hold on. Are you guys gonna? Oh yeah, I forgot. Y'all don't even really be in.
Don't ask me about this fucking football.
No. What football?
What were you gonna ask us about? Tell us.
What about football though?
I just don't really fuck with football.
Oh no, football's been over though.
I know.
I was gonna say fucking Batman. That shit's coming out this week.
No.
Is it coming out this week? That's how you know it's not that hype though.
Oh no, it's all the reviews just coming out. It is crazy hype, low key. Y'all just aren't. Yeah, y'all just aren't up.
I'm not hip.
Y'all just aren't hip.
Well, I got an AMC gift card. I've been looking.
I have one too that I've been looking at. I have one too that I was looking to use.
Bro, last time we got you to take, you didn't pull up, dog.
Yeah.
What was it for?
Oh no, your family was here.
Oh yeah.
Just kidding.
Chalk it up to family, but no. I do want to see the new Batman because I'm a Batman fan. Like,
yeah, this shit is actually, they're talking about this shit being like one of the best joints, low key.
You can't put it above Christian Bale's performance with the Joker.
That'd be hard to put it above it, but they're saying this one's like legit, like detective type shit. Because Batman was technically a detective, and like this one's like the first one that's like.
But it's Robert Pattinson.
That's the only thing I'm like.
Hold on.
That's the only thing. I'm like, this Twilight nigga, I don't know.
Yeah. Kristen has a bladder of a
5-year-old,
80-year-old woman.
Or
No.
it's either a kid.
But I do pee. Sometimes I pee like twice in the middle of the night.
In the
But
bed.
It's so annoying. Yeah, I just be pissed in the bed.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, again?
He just loves it.
I'm covered in piss.
Hold on. All right, so let's just run through these topics real quick. All right, so Batman's about the job. People just need to calm down and just wait for the trial to happen. Even though it was inconclusive as far as the DNA, Tory Lane's DNA on the gun. Found inconclusive. They didn't say it wasn't found on the gun.
It was inconclusive.
All I can do, I wish I
down.
had a drink so I could just sip my drink because I ain't got nothing to say, man.
Just calm down. Just wait till the trial happens because that's the only.
What do you think?
It's the only place we're gonna get an actual resolution is at the trial, not in the court of public opinion. At this point, court of public opinion is
We'll
not.
see what happens.
Trials April, I think early April. They got pushed back to, but they didn't. It was found inconclusive as far as his DNA on the gun. So.
Damn. Well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, but yeah, maybe you should stop tweeting shit. Anything else? Ruby Sapphire, Sky, Ukraine. Positive energy once again to everyone in Ukraine.
And for real.
For real. Yeah, I'm down. I'm done.
We done?
You done?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good
I
too.
feel
Hey.
like I said what I had to say for the week.
Yes. Biden, you better fucking do some more than freeze niggas' accounts.
You feel me? No, Biden.
He's coming for the PPP loans, so everybody.
Oh, did he say that? Is that what he said?
He said that
he needs
appointed.
to take that money and give it back to the student loans.
Yeah. What did he say?
He said that he's gonna appoint someone as like pretty much the head of going after people with fraudulent PPP loans.
Oh shit!
And I looked at the PPP loans.
End of the day podcast.
Hold on.
Me and my girlfriend were looking at it, and a lot of people that I went to school with are lying and had like fraudulent jobs that like don't exist.
Hold on. Why is it like a list that's just like available?
Like saying that they have like a lawnmower service when they don't.
No, I'm saying is this like a list you can just look at and see people who apply for people?
Yes, and like it was like also too. It was interesting. People talk shit about people who take government assistance, right? All the time. But here they are taking $50,000, $120,000 from the government in the form of a PPP loan.
Of course.
I mean, you're wild for thinking that you're gonna get away with that.
But these are people who shade that, and they're still taking money from these people.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, look down on this shit, but here you are.
Hold on,
and then there's a separate case of actual full-on fraudulent PPP loans, because like my mom and dad have a small business, and like they were not able to get the first round of PPP because everyone had like drained it, and a lot of it's for fraudulent shit. So that sucks that like my family like had a business that like, they stayed afloat and shit, but it could have really helped them.
No, for real.
Goddamn. Well, I'm sure. Hold on. So are people like? I'm sure people are like. I wonder if like how they're feeling right now. If they're feeling like if they're
losing sleep.
Because it's been a while, so I'm sure they might be thinking like they got away with that shit. Like they might be thinking like, oh, I'm good.
But there's so many people that committed that crime, so I'll be interested to see what they actually do, because they can't put everybody in jail.
I mean, jail time I don't think is something that is realistic for something like that. I think obviously the repercussions is a realistic happening, but everyone going to jail for something like that, I don't think that's something that...
If you can't pay the fines, you'll have to go to jail.
Yeah.
So if you're poor, you'll go to jail.
There you go. That's
how
they
money
fuck over
could keep
people.
you out of jail.
That's how they fuck over people.
Dark.
Yeah, so hopefully, what about the people who asked for the PPP loan forgiveness? I know that was a thing.
I have no clue what's gonna happen.
I'm sorry for stealing.
Yeah, no. There was people who was getting their shits forgiven type shit. So that's why I was like wondering, like, yeah, I know. the government, right, and their money. I mean, hey, Biden just spent a bunch of money on the war, so
it's crazy.
They got money, so they need to leave those people alone.
Yo, pay my student loan.
Yeah, for real. The government got money. Yeah, pay niggas loans, student loans.
Yo, for real.
Get T out of debt.
Yes, get me out of fucking debt.
Get this nigga out of debt. It's your boy Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
Yes, sir. It's your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank ya.
And it's another week down. Thank you for coming.
151.
151, the EOD podcast. Watch you guys later. Peace.
Later, y'all. Catch you next week. I gotta look over here because the camera's over there.
Yeah,
now.
it is over there now.
Kind of fucks me up.
Drink is tasty.
Yep.